Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name is Janice and I'm a Thermomix consultant. Years ago when I first bought my TM31, my very first Thermomix, someone gave me a recipe for a Nutella substitute, and it had cacao powder and it had coconut oil and it had other stuff in it. I can't remember. I haven't got the recipe. It was vile. None of my kids would eat it. No, I wasn't all that fussed on it either. It had no sugar. It had, I can't remember what it had instead of sugar. But anyway, so I've decided that I'm going to have another go because I came across the recipe and I actually think it's in the basic cookbook. And I'll just see if it tells us what cookbook it's in. No, I'm pretty sure this is in the basic cookbook. And now that I've read the tips, I think I'm going to go with the milk chocolate one. And that means I'm going to replace the dark chocolate with milk chocolate and not put the cocoa powder in. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. Because what happened is I had this beautiful dark chocolate ready to go, and when I opened it, it was just, I bought it a couple of weeks ago before I went away, and when I opened it, it was just powder. So I couldn't be bothered taking it back, so I've just thrown it out. And I thought I would go with dark chocolate melts, but I'm going to do the milk chocolate and see how that goes. So it says to lower the sugar to 30 to 50 grams. So let's go 30 grams and replace the dark chocolate with the white, and we won't put the cocoa powder in. Rightio. Now what I've done here is I don't know how many hazelnuts that is, but I've just roasted them in the oven, and that's the jar I'm going to put it in. So I thought if I measured the nuts out to that, I don't know if it'll fit, but that was my theory. And we'll start cooking. Okay, so was it 30 to 50 grams? So let's go. That was an empty clean bowl. So 30, it said to do 30 to 50. This says 50 to 90. So maybe I will do 50. Let's see how much this tips in to be. 48. 98. And now we're going to mill that to make it finer. 10 seconds, speed 9. Okay. 80 grams of hazelnuts without skins, toasted. These are still a little tiny bit warm. What was that? So that's probably a caster sugar rather than a. It's still quite grainy. You can't see that, but it's not quite an icing sugar. Okay, 80 grams of hazelnuts. Let's see what this weighs. Okay, so I'm going to put them all in. That was 109 grams. 100 grams of chocolate, so I'm using the milk chocolate. Whoops. I'll take some of that out. I'm really getting into the nut butters. I've been making the peanut butter and the cashew butter, but I've decided I want to try the pistachio one as well. There's a pistachio cream recipe which has got cream in it, or there's a pistachio butter recipe which is just pistachios. So I'm going to try both of them, but I've got to try and find pistachios that don't cost an arm and a leg. Okay, now we're going to put the lid on. 10 seconds, speed 8. That was suddenly very loud. Okay, let's have a look. Beautiful. I'll show you that. Did I show you? I can't remember. Okay. 30 to 50 grams of cocoa powder. We're not going to put that in. 70 grams of butter. And this is unsalted butter. How much was that? 13. I'm just going to do it in little slices like this. And that should be getting close now. 60. $69. It's going to go to 71 when on it. There's 70 grams. 100 grams of full cream milk. I'm going to give this a sniff. It's okay. And the one I made, like, definitely didn't have milk in it. Six minutes, 50 degrees, speed 3. Next. Mixture should be smooth in consistency. Oh, the lid's already opened. Okay. Please allow it to cool slightly before using. So that should pour into the jar. Let's have a little taste. It is hot. Oh, it's warm. It's not as dark as Nutella is. Let's get rid of some of that. That's quite nice. I reckon it'll probably be good with a mixture of dark and milk chocolate. And I'll let that cool. I just want to taste that again. It is slightly gritty, like, you know, the hazelnuts haven't been ground up. Really smooth. A little tiny bit sweet. So I added 50 grams of sugar. I probably should have cut it back to 30. But that's way better than the one I made when I first had a Thermomix. And I will definitely, because we do buy Nutella, so I will definitely play with the different chocolates with this. I'm happy with that. Rightio, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please give it a thumbs up, pop over to my channel and subscribe, and I really hope I'll see you next time.